Now the Knicks are on a 5-game winning streak, and the Raptors game fell on Valentine's Day. For me personally, I had just was in a new relationship, and she wanted to go to dinner on Valentine's Day. So listen, I've watched 95% of Knicks games the last 25 years. So I did not watch that game live. I didn't. I'll admit that.
Whoa, stop.
That's
Let's
crazy.
stop right here.
Yeah,
stop
this
right
is
here.
crazy.
Stop. We need to take a
didn't.
pause. Let's take a pause right here.
I didn't watch it.
You didn't go watch a live Knicks game during Linsanity?
That's crazy.
What? Yo,
Yeah,
you must have liked this girl.
Cupid won on that night.
Yeah, Cupid definitely won. And if you go back to that night, so obviously throughout the game, we went to dinner and we were back at my crib, and obviously like throughout the game, you hear a few messages on your phone, but I think I may have responded to a few. Now it's like the end of the game. It's like 10 o'clock, and we've all had this on our phones before. Literally, it went from one text to like 90 in a matter of 2 minutes. It was, and you hear the noise, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, something happened.
Lin puts it up. Bang! Jeremy Lin from downtown.
And I look at my phone, and it was just like, he did it again. He did, all these type of texts. I turn on MSG right away. I see it just happened. Now, it just happened 90 seconds ago. So I go on all my social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter. I had just gotten Instagram, and I posted like I watched it live.
You faked the funk. You faked the funk.
Yeah, I faked the funk. I posted like I watched it live. Like, I can't believe, I wasn't lying when I said I can't believe this is happening. But I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. He did it again. So I was posting as I saw it live, but I didn't see it live, and it wasn't for all those text messages. I may not have known about Jeremy Lin's shot versus the Raptors till the morning.
But Ant, so I remember watching it. I was watching it live, so I never wavered.
You're obviously a better fan than me.
My fandom didn't waver. But I remember being in my house, right? And I was like, and we were down. I don't know if it was like 5 or something like that. And I was like, okay, like I guess it's coming to an end, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like we're gonna lose this game. Like, when you start to accept the L in your mind, right? And I just remember, I think it was a possession, like Iman Shumpert stripped Jose Calderon as he was coming up, and we get the ball back. And now it's like a tied game. And he's just holding the ball, and I'm just like, okay. And I just remember, like, he shot it, and the ball literally went, like, in slow motion.
Yeah.
Like, I just watched it, and I was like, and you can kind of tell when the trajectory on a ball looks good. You're like, yo, that looks good. And I'm in the house, and I'm leaning with the shot, like, following it go in.
You guided it in. You guided it in.
I guided it in. I feel like Jeremy Lin owes me a thank you for that. I guided that in. I used the body English. And I just looked at everybody in my house like, oh, my God. Like, can you – that was probably the most shocked I've ever been in my life about something happening in a sports moment.
And the way he held the ball, if you watch that replay, he held the rock with such confidence. He was just like, all right, now it's time to shoot. And he just knocks it down. And if you remember the reaction for the Raptors crowd, it was like it was at the Garden.
Yeah.
Toronto was going crazy.
He said that's something that he's always dreamt about doing.
Yeah.
Hitting that game-winning shot and giving that little, dorky expression afterwards.